From Lubbock, Texas, this is a special edition report of MCTV. I'm Nidia Natividad.
And I'm Sarah Carta. Our first story comes from Washington, D.C. as Brett Kavanaugh, President Trump's Supreme Court Justice nominee, is confirmed. Kavanaugh was sworn in as an Associate Justice of the Supreme Court on Saturday, following multiple sexual misconduct allegations. Following a week-long investigation by the FBI, the Senate moved forward with the vote on whether to confirm Kavanaugh. The Senate voted 50-48 in favor of confirmation. This was the slimmest margin for a Supreme Court nomination in almost 140 years.
Midterm elections are only 1 month away, and the race for Texas Senator is the one to watch. Incumbent Senator Ted Cruz is up for re-election, and El Paso Congressman Beto O'Rourke is looking to unseat him. Texas has not elected a Democrat statewide since 1994, and some are hoping Beto will bring a blue wave to a red state. Various polls differ between who is the frontrunner in this race, separating Cruz and O'Rourke by very small and large margins. One day Cruz is the frontrunner, and the next it may be O'Rourke. This has garnered national attention and spotlights for both candidates. O'Rourke's main point is the funding of his campaign, as he does not take funds from PACs. The O'Rourke campaign says their funding comes solely from public donations. Cruz is branding his re-election to be tough as Texas and pushes that Texas will not turn blue. Early voting begins on October 22nd, and Election Day is set for November 6th.
Hurricane Michael is set to hit Florida's Panhandle and has been upgraded to a Category 4 hurricane. According to the National Hurricane Center, Michael is spinning in the Gulf of Mexico and is expected to make landfall Wednesday afternoon. Governor Rick Scott said Hurricane Michael is forecast to be the most destructive storm Florida's Panhandle has seen in decades. Officials are urging residents to stay out of the storm's path and evacuate now. Now with our own Hub City weather forecast, this is Lindsay Privet.
Thank you, Sarah. As expected, Hurricane Michael made landfall yesterday near Mexico Beach, Florida. It had winds reaching 155 miles per hour, and it is the first Category 4 or stronger hurricane to hit the Florida Panhandle. It is expected to die down Thursday afternoon. Now onto the Lubbock forecast. Yesterday, it was absolutely beautiful outside, but do not get used to that. The clouds are rolling back in today, and the temperature is beginning to drop. The high today is 66 and the low is 57. Tomorrow the high will be 78 and the low will be 53 with some cloud coverage as well. This weekend the highs will drop into the 50s and 60s. There will be a chance of rain into the beginning of next week. This has been a look at your forecast. Now back to you, Nydia.
Thanks, Lindsay. Last Thursday afternoon, students and faculty of Texas Tech received a message from Tech Alert urging everyone to evacuate campus. Students quickly filled the streets and sidewalks, unaware of where their danger was. Several minutes after the release of the first message, Tech Alert notified that there was no need to evacuate campus and to disregard the previous message. Tech Police stated that the message had been sent out on accident during a Tech Alert training protocol. Later that evening, an image of a threatening message on a bathroom wall in Holden Hall was spread on social media. The message on the wall threatened a possible school shooting for the next morning. Tech PD sent out a message saying it investigated the threat throughout the night, but no new evidence was found. Joining us, we have Allie Armour with her take on the unfolding of last week's events. So, Allie, what were your initial thoughts when the first message was sent out?
It's just scary. I was actually in a car on my way to Fort Worth when the Tech Alert was sent out, and it was almost kind of surreal knowing that I was supposed to be in class at that time, so I kind of freaked out, especially since obviously no one knew what was going on. And then the same day, the writing in the bathroom wall, on the bathroom wall, I saw it on Twitter, and it's so scary that both of these things happened so closely together and so closely to the anniversary of the shooting from last year, and all right here at home.
I know. I was scared as well when I got the message. I was in class and I just thought, what am I gonna do? But thank you very much, Allie. Back to Sarah.
This past week, several Facebook users were tricked into believing that their accounts were hacked. The hoax started as a chain Facebook message that stated that accounts were being cloned and that any duplicate friend requests were from a cloned account. While Facebook has had a problem with cloned accounts before, according to PolitiFact, the number of cloned accounts does not come close to the number of chain messages sent. So in this case, there is nothing to worry about. Looking for a new movie to watch this weekend? Our own Jay McCauley has a new recommendation for you.
Thanks, Sarah. We have this film called Beautiful Boy, and I have to say I think America is buzzing and ready for this film. It stars Timothée Chalamet and Steve Carell. Chalamet has received a lot of Oscar buzz this past year due to his breakout performance in Call Me By Your Name. Hollywood critics have slated him to be the next Leo DiCaprio. Chalamet and Carell play father and son in this movie. The film deals with the son's crystal meth addiction over several years. In this day of increasing opioid addictions, the film remains a pertinent warning about the consequences of addiction. Beautiful Boy, which premiered at the Toronto International Film Festival, opens in theaters on Friday, October 12th. Back to you, Sarah and Nydia.
Thanks, Jay. Thank you for watching this special edition of MCTV. I'm Sarah Carta.
And I'm Nydia Natividad.
Good luck to those Red Raiders.
Have a great day.